Hey guys, Chris here. So I actually achieved the top 100 legend with this deck, with the Murloc Paladin deck, and I decided to just try to record 1 or 2 games with it and to explain the mulligan and how you should play this deck against different different type of classes. So it will be easier for you to just watch the video instead of going through a 20-page story on Harpoon. So let's go with the first game. I actually decided to go for a Paladin deck, as I wanted to make my Paladin golden. I only needed like 50 more wins, and I came up with this build, which, yeah, is not something new. Everybody knows this type of deck, but I just make some small replacements and personalize it a little bit, and I think it works pretty good. I have around 60% win rate with it, which is great, to be honest. And yeah, it works pretty good in this meta, and it's very strong against any type of druid deck. And I mean, not quite every type, because but it's decent against aggro druid as well. It's decent against all the aggro decks, and performs pretty good against control. So that being said, if you don't have the coin, I don't really think I like to keep the war leader, because I kind of want some more 1-drops and 2-drops. I actually run this deck with Golakka Crawlers before, but then I decided to take them off, because you either don't draw them when you play against the pirate package, or you draw them and they're not playing pirates, or they're trying to play around it. So that pretty much sucks, and they are kind of useless. So I prefer to just remove them from the deck, and I actually added 1 green scale and 1 cold like Seer, and it seems that it does way better against all the other type of decks. And you're kind of still struggling against rogues, even if you have Golakka Crawlers in your deck. So I think I like this better. This hand is not that great, but it's not that bad either. I'm gonna go for this guy first. And just in case we're gonna get another 1-drop or something like that, we can play the Murlocadin color next turn. I don't think there's any point playing Tide Color if you don't get another 1-drop right now, because we can just go with Hero Power, take it slow, because we have the Railing Blade, and we can control the board with it. But if you like really facing a lot of aggro decks, then probably putting back the Golakka Crawlers, I mean the aggro decks with pyro packages, putting back the Golakka Crawler is not a bad idea, and you can just replace 1 green scale and cold like maybe with 2 Golakka Crawlers. Maybe just run 1 of them. Maybe even 1 of them is enough. But I actually liked how this deck performed after I took them off.
What would Uther do?
What would Uther do? That's a pretty interesting question. Let's go for this and Hero Power, because we can actually play Murlocadin color and the weapon next turn. I don't really want to equip the weapon and just trade into 1/1. And this seems way better. Now we can trade there and play the Murlocadin color. Even if we will have a way to remove it, I still don't mind. But as I said, Rogue is a super strong deck, and it's a pretty hard matchup. Highlander Priest as well.
I wonder.
going for the trade. That's not even that bad. Even though that was a big boy. Grimscale I think is super value because it's like a 3-2-4 as a 1-drop. So that definitely has a lot of value to play in this deck. 2 copies of it. Since you don't really have a 5-drop or a 6-drop, I don't mind playing this. Cause it will be pretty easy I think for him to remove the Gentle Megazord if I just drop in on the board. Like having Spine and stuff like that. Now we can even get another Murloc and buff them both. Probably get away. Shadow. Divine Shield. That rattle is not bad. I wonder which one is better, Divine Shield or that rattle. I guess Divine Shield. Keeping alive the Murlocs because we have synergy. But flooding the board with small stuff could have been an option, as they don't have a AoE removal available. It doesn't have patches and stuff anymore, so yeah. Oh, come on, dude. Alright. This doesn't look that bad, right? Can even play 2 secrets right now. Repentance could be pretty good, but he might have Fireflies or 1-cost minions. So probably Redemption is better. I hope this video won't be too long, because I kind of want to record like 2 games, this one and another one, regardless the outcome. The point is to try to show you the gameplay and talk a little bit about Mulligan and stuff. Also, I found that I actually don't mind him doing that.
Put your faith in the light. You will be burned.
Even if he has Valspine Slayer, still not that bad, because we're gonna have a 5 attack weapon and he cannot remove them all, right?
Tonight.
And he cannot even play Taunt and Valspine, so yeah, that's pretty good. This should be game. Alright, so this is the first one. What I was trying to say was that it might not even be a bad idea to keep Finja in your Mulligan if you have enough 1-drops and 2-drops in your hand against rogues, because I'm pretty sure it makes a difference, especially if you can get a Spygrid Steed until turn 6. You can actually turn the game around. Double digits. This is a pretty bad matchup, I'm gonna be honest with you, especially if he's a Highlander Priest. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about this. We have the coin and we have two 2-drops and we have the Murloc War Leader, which is pretty strong, and we have the Cobalt Skylbane, which is again super strong against Priest. I kinda like this hand. Yeah, it does suck a little bit if he starts with a Cleric, but even if you get 1-drops and stuff like that, it's still not, I mean, still not much you can do against that Cleric. And you can actually go for Hydrologist with coin, then go Rockpool Hunter into War Leader. And I think I like this. I like to keep this hand. I don't really... 1-drops are not that important against Priest, to be honest. Because you still have a lot of pressure right here. If everything goes right and he doesn't have everything, all the removal right in the beginning. Now that we got a tight collar, I'm probably gonna go with it, because it's super strong, yeah, right? And if it doesn't have something to remove him, going Rockpool Hunter on it, that would be dope. If it does have something to remove him, we're just gonna play Hydrologist, Murloc War Leader, and then try to go Rockpool Hunter on the Murloc War Leader. Since that didn't happen, we can do this. And we kinda protected against Potion of Madness. We only lose them if he has Potion of Madness and Spirit Lash. I will just go with Murloc War Leader and then go coin Cobalt Scalebane into Cobalt Scalebane. I think that's super strong. He doesn't have Shadow Word. Oh my god. I was kinda hoping he's Is there any point to play the Hydrologist for a secret? Well, you can imagine this is a bad matchup since he had the Barnes on 4. But if he wouldn't have had that, and beside having Barnes on 4, they run 2 weeks every removal, so that makes it even harder to beat them than a normal Highlander. They run 2 Shadow Word Death and stuff like that, which is pretty annoying. And they run 2 Silence probably. Let's hope we can do something with these dragons though. Okay. I think I wanna play my weapon with Hydrologist and Secret. Keep these guys. Let me think about it. Is there any point I should play Spike Wristed right now? Wow, Repentance could be pretty good, even though he's not gonna play now. So I guess I take a Redemption. Try to put as much pressure as you can. But why the hell do you play Holy Fire? Because I never seen that before. I actually top deck a Holy Smite, that's pretty annoying.
Not welcome here.
Greater Healing Potion. Yeah, that's annoying. So if I go for Murloc War Leader and Tight Collar would be 2 attack, 4 attack. I wanna keep him on 4 attack Because he might have Anduin on next turn. But I guess the Kobold can buff one of them, which sucks. Ah, he goes for the clear. Okay. Yeah, this is an annoying deck. Not much you can do. It's quite annoying, right? And Dagger Fire Potion will be pretty bad, so probably I should just Spike Restate him. He might not have silence.
Which path to choose?
Okay. Let's hope he doesn't have silence. I skipped top decking stuff, so what can I do? When they top decking stuff like that, not much you can do, to be honest.
The light dim.
We still have a Dragon Fire Potion or something like that. Didn't even use a Potion of Madness. Guess we go all in with this one. And, Repentance would be pretty good now.
Your magic shall not save. To battle! Reporting for duty.
The only way we win this is if he doesn't have another big removal in his hand. If we're gonna still win this.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
I need my big stuff right now. Wow, Poisonous is pretty strong. You wanna clear that? Probably better to clear it, since we don't really know exactly what he took from, what he got from Lich King. He got another Death and Decay. That was pretty unfortunate for us. But we are still super close. So you can already imagine, I mean you can already realize that this deck is pretty powerful. Now, I might have made a mistake with playing my hero power right there, just in case he will get a Potion of Madness. But if he doesn't, that's pretty good. Alright.
Reporting for duty. To battle!
We still don't have lethal if this thing doesn't die, but we are closer. And he doesn't have obsidians anymore. Wow.
The light has betrayed me.
Now we need a bone marrow key. Maybe win these guys. It's not that bad. Didn't have a Dragon Fire Potion yet, so I just hope he won't get it now. No point attacking with my weapon yet, because it might get useful. He has it. He actually had it for some time. Ah, man. This sucks. Can be target. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Still no point attacking with the weapon. Can we get our Bone Mares please now? If he doesn't play another big taunt or revise one of the obsidians or stuff like that. That would be lethal if he doesn't have another great penetration. Yeah. Still not.
Can't play that.
Oh, fuck! I can't even buff that guy. That was close. I actually needed Bone Mare. Bone Mare would have been lethal. Pretty annoying, I would say. You might have got this. I don't know. Still have Grimscale, Protector and Cold like Seer and Finge which would not help us if we top deck them. Tyrion, Bone Mare and Sunkeeper Tarim I think would be pretty good. Had a second Silence? No, Shadow or Pain. But he still shouldn't have a way to remove it. Does have a way to remove him. Even Tarim is losing. Oh my god.
Put your faith in the light.
Okay, I will attack now because we should get a weapon next turn. I'm not playing my hero power just to play a little bit around the Potion of Madness. He didn't play one, or he didn't play it yet, so he might get it, and it will help him with his hero power. He shouldn't have lethal, right? Because he only have 3 cards in hand. Shadow Vision. Oh no, he's gonna get Silence. For Eternal Savity, that's even worse. That's even worse! That top deck, man. Feels bad. Oh my god, this game! This is not good. This is definitely not good. The Bone Mare would have been close to lethal. Actually, would have been lethal if this guy survived.
What would Uther do?
Let's hope we'll get it next turn. If you're not dead. Another Dragon Fire Potion would be pretty... It's all about the top decks now. They will go into a charge, so that sucks. That sucks. Charge into his charge, probably. Oh my god. Well, I guess this one was pretty close. At this point we lost. We couldn't get it, but you got the idea. We were pretty close. We still had like 2 Bone Mares in our deck, or Sunkeeper Tarim would have been lethal earlier. So it's not that bad against this deck either, but you would need to get a little bit lucky. This is Yeah, it's over. I just want to see if I can get a freaking bone mirror next turn. If I'm not dead this one. We probably are. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna stop it now because I don't want the video to be too long, but you pretty much got the idea. And if you really want, I can record more of these games. So, thanks for watching, and good luck with this deck.